Now it did. Like I had to click edit.
Whew.
Nice.
Fiddlesticks. Is Bucket supposed to go live today? Live from his car?
I don't know why.
I was trying to watch it
Oh, yeah.
later on though, not right now. But all right, let me go.
Boom. I gotta stream it on YouTube.
Stream it on what?
YouTube.
Is it on? Is it up on YouTube?
Yeah. Let's see. I just sent the chat. How long does it take to get into our chat? Pretty delayed. Whoa, there it is. I'm not a moderator. Whoa, nice.
Oh, did you make yourself a moderator?
No, you made me one, I guess.
I didn't.
That's what I just said then. Whew! Gotta get ready. I'm our only viewer. Let's go to Twitcher. Yeah, it should be a pretty quick show, though.
It should be.
Who's that talking, Doug?
You can hear?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my gain down.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah. Can you still hear me or no?
Yeah. What should I do with my gain? It's on the third option.
No, you're as far as your mic goes, you're good. The gain
My
is the one
gain's all the way down. My pattern's on the third one.
Yeah, if your gain's all the way down, that's perfect.
Should I put my pattern on the second one?
No, your pattern should be on the one that looks like a heart.
Yeah.
So that's the one you should be on.
All right, bet. Boom. What's happening, y'all? What up? What up? What up?
It's just you, I think, right?
Anybody in the house? Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah. What's
We're gonna get in there. Yeah, yeah. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. I got some good guys.
Same.
This is gonna be a good one. Good show here.
We named some good guys last week for sure.
I know, man. I know. We've been named Damian Williams a while ago, but or is it Daryl?
Yeah, Daryl. No, that's Damian. Isn't
fuck
it?
the both of them, Doug.
Huh?
I said fuck the both of them.
No, it's Damian Williams. Yeah. Daryl Williams is still in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So Damian Williams is. He looked pretty good in it coming in, but man, that injury. Whew. I was about to make some trades in that league. Now I can't.
That's the way she goes.
Can't. Yeah, I was about to try to poach McCaffrey, poach some other people.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in our next one.
Yeah, tomorrow or Thursday, whatever day.
Damn, both our viewers right now.
Are you? Probably.
Yeah. There we go.
What up?
Let's share it around. Does it do anything for us if we get live viewers or not really?
It does. But the more videos we do, the better for YouTube too. So eventually people will start coming into it. You know what I mean?
Like they see it easier, or like if they just start browsing shit.
Yeah, it starts to boost up on the algorithm, and eventually once people start liking the stuff too on YouTube, it boosts you up that way too.
What's the deal with the website,
dude? I'm about to email her again because I believe she's all set, but she's trying to hook up the domain. But I'm like, I can do that myself.
Yeah, that's easy.
Just let me know. Just let me know when you're done. I'm gonna log in after this.
Ooh, fuck the algorithm, he says. Big Hippo, what up, though?
Oh, okay. Big Gord's in here.
Yep, he's not happy about the algorithm. He's not
Same.
happy about he had a rough week in fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can turn it around.
Fuck Tom Brady. It's fuck Tom Brady so I win again.
Well, we get we got the dub in pros versus Joes. That's all that matters.
I'm not
Or
in
in
pro
prime
versus
time,
Joe.
prime time.
Oh, you guys got the one. You guys beat Sam. Oh, okay. So you guys aren't 1-3.
By 2 points, dog.
Oof.
Ruggs almost fucking did it.
Did you hear how Ryan lost though?
Oh yeah.
he
Hate to
he
hear it.
immediately got off. He immediately got off 2K. It soured his whole day.
Damn.
Jeez.
If
You ready to
Leroy though,
go?
who gonna beat Leroy?
Nobody. The
He's not
luckiest
good
guy.
though.
Luckiest
Oh, he
guy in
plays you this
fantasy.
week.
I mean, I don't know. I got some people I'm picking up though, so you know what I mean?
Well, let's talk about him.
You're gonna hear on the show.
I know. Carlson, dog.
Yeah, he
God
missed
damn,
that.
how close was the kick?
He missed a 50-yarder, I think.
Uh,
But he makes those in his sleep.
what a bum, dude.
Yeah, he makes those in his sleep.
Hate to hear it. Hate to see it. But it's the way she fucking goes.
Just the way it goes.
Let's see if there's any other kickers available in his league. Um, I hope you already dropped Carlson, right?
Nice. Big Clockman's here. What up, Sean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. You can pick up Fat Randy Bullock.
That dude's thick.
Tough to say, yeah. Kickers, that's why you just eliminate the kickers, dude. Nobody likes them, anyways. Rose, what up, though? Big Sean needs help. He's 0-4.
Nice. All right, let's start. You want to start in like at 8:30?
Yeah.
John, let's talk trade later.
Yeah, Sean, pay attention heavily because you need help. Ooh! All right, y'all. Actually, let me go blow my nose real quick.
Dang. All right.
9 o'clock.
9 minutes.
The wait is over. The wait is over. The wait is over. The wait is over. Hell no, that's not beer. I ain't drinking beer, dude. I got way too fucked up last night.
Seltzer water.
Seltzer water. Way too fucked up. All right, we're ready, y'all. Welcome to the Gridiron Guide. It's your boy, the Fantasy G.
What up, though? Is A2?
A2, let's get it, baby. Week 5 waiver wire. We're coming at you guys hot. Got some big injuries that probably hurt you. We're going to tell you who to pick up, who's going to help out, who's going to be a fantasy, playmaker down the, kind of in the middle stretch here. We're done kind of with the first half, our first quarter of the season.
Yeah.
So, you can kind of break it down into 4 quarters. So, first quarter pretty much in the books. You know what you got with your team. You know if you're good. You know if you're bad. You know if you got to make moves. You know your weaknesses. You know your strengths. So, we're going to come at you, tell you some great ads. To hear roster advice, be sure to listen to our show tomorrow. We're going to bring one for you tomorrow night that goes over roster advice, ship these guys, target these guys. We'll take questions from the fans, which we love to do. We love to interact with you guys and tell you what you need, what to target, and who to fade. So definitely be sure to tune into that tomorrow morning. We'll be posting more on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Right now, we're live on Twitch and YouTube. We thank our fans that are listening live, and we appreciate the support. We've already been engaging with our fans here. So we definitely thank you and encourage that. Be sure to also follow us on Facebook, again, Instagram, Twitter at Doug Gridiron Guide. All the rest is the Gridiron Guide. So Twitter is going to be Doug Gridiron Guide. We post good bets on there. Don't forget about our betting show that goes live every Friday, every week. So it gives you good betting advice, good bets to take for the college football slate, the NFL slate, any other slate. We got NFL starting soon, NHL
NBA
starting
starting
soon. We
soon.
can't wait, baby. So be sure to check that out. And again, we love the interaction. Follow us, message us, DM us, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. We're here for you guys. We love our fans, and we're here to help you guys win. So let's jump right into it. Aaron, you got a quarterback for us. Hot waiver wire ad for this upcoming week.
You said, well, technically, I'm going to start with the hottest waiver ad, not quarterback.
Okay.
The hottest waiver ad right now is going to be Damian Williams for the Chicago Bears. I'm definitely a fantasy owner that needs Damian Williams because I own David Montgomery in 2 of my leagues. So Damian Williams is a hot waiver ad this week. I recommend if you have David Montgomery to throw your 75% of your budget on him because missing the guy for 4 to 5 weeks could be more. Could be very hurtful for your team to lose that value. So Damian Williams is the hottest waiver ad of the week.
Yep, maybe put your entire budget on him just because you know he's going to be a key fantasy piece for the next at least, 3 to 5 weeks, however long David Montgomery is out for. So I agree, Damian Williams, big ad. Another guy, Khalil Herbert, on that team. Put a little bit less. He's a rookie running back they drafted this year. You maybe put a little bit. Damian Williams has like a bruised thigh, which isn't going to keep him out. But if he re-injures it or gets hurt or expected to miss more time or any time, Khalil Herbert can come in and really carry the load for that Bears offense. So he's another guy that you can just put like $1 on versus Damian Williams. Put your entire budget on.
Yep. You want me to
So
go next? Or you good?
like that, and then real quick, just one quick guy, also on the Bears, Jakeem Grant. They just traded for him from the Dolphins for like a future 6th-round pick. Interested to see how they use him. He might be that third down kind of running back. So keep an eye on that. He could be a potential guy that you could just pick up for free, or if you have to put a claim and put $1 on him, that could end up paying off. In a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I like that. I like that for sure. Another running back I like, George, is Samaje P. Ryan. I know last week you were talking about Chris Evans. Joe Mixon battling a little bit of an injury at the moment. So I would look to probably pick up Samaje P. Ryan if I'm a Joe Mixon owner, just to be safe. That offense seems to be run first at the moment, which is obviously working out for him because they're winning games and kind of keeping Joe Burrow safe. So Samaje P. Ryan probably 10% of my budget, not nothing crazy. Unless Mixon is obviously announced to be out this week, which could be possible. I think he has a high ankle sprain, Joe Mixon, or something like that, or thigh, or something with his leg. I
Yeah,
couldn't remember what it
ankle, I
was.
think.
Yeah,
But yeah, again, I still do think P. Ryan will be the workhorse back. I think Chris Evans is going to be the more productive fantasy running back because of his PPR. Samaje P. Ryan is no Joe Mixon. They're not going to give him 20 plus carries, so expect him to maybe get 10 to 15 carries, and then expect Chris Evans to come in and operate as a third down running back. Expect him to get some catches and be, if this is obviously all if Joe Mixon's out, but Chris Evans will be the more fantasy useful running back. So I think you can pick up Chris Evans, and that's a good thing. Is more people are going to go for P. Ryan, put $1 on Evans or for free on Evans, and just get him. Let him sit on your bench for a couple weeks or for the season if you can have that. If you got that depth there to just hold on to him, just in case Joe Mixon is getting unheard of usage, 25 carries a game or 20 plus carries a game. So definitely you want to try to roster one of these backs, and we keep telling you guys handcuffs, handcuffs, handcuffs. Make sure they're all rostered.
definitely agree with the handcuffs.
So I'll just go into all the handcuffs real quick again. I do it every week, but Carlos Hyde, only 15% roster right now. He's James Robinson's handcuff in Jacksonville. Darrell Williams on Kansas City. You're seeing him get more usage, not only as a handcuff, but he vultured a touchdown. So he's definitely the backup running back. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes down, Darrell Williams will be a fantasy outburst. So definitely, just pick him up, roster him, keep him on your bench, just in case Helaire goes down. Darrington Evans returning to practice on the Titans. He's kind of Derrick Henry's bell cow backup, so Evans is less than 5% owned right now. You could just pick him up if you're Derrick Henry owner for sure. If you're not, just looking to get somebody that if Henry goes down, Evans is your guy. And these guys, over the 50% mark, but make sure if somebody dropped them that you pick them up. A.J. Dillon, Elijah Mitchell, Michael Carter, Latavius Murray, all four of those guys, I think three of them are starters on the team. A.J. Dillon, the only exception, but keep him in case Aaron Jones goes down. Elijah Mitchell, Michael Carter, Latavius Murray again for the other three. So if somebody dropped them, pick them up, jump on it. Two guys that I mentioned last week, Marlon Mack, 15% owned. You saw him get more carries. Maybe they're just trying to show teams that he's healthy and they're trying to trade him away. So pick up Marlon Mack if he ends up in a situation like if he gets traded to Chicago for, whatever, cheap. He could be a fantasy productive running back while Montgomery's down. And a guy that I still am very high on, he's still only 30% on. I've said him 3-4 weeks in a row. Kenneth Gainwell on the Eagles. This guy is hot. He is better than Miles Sanders just because Miles Sanders isn't good. One. Two, he's kind of playing the third down role, the receiving role, which you've seen Sanders succeed in, but Gainwell's better at that. Therefore, I think Kenneth Gainwell down the stretch will be a better fantasy running back than Miles Sanders. One, and two, Miles Sanders, they just don't trust him. I don't know what the deal is. They only gave him 9 carries the past 2 games. Pick up Kenneth Gainwell if you haven't, and just sit him on your roster until you need him.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't mention Alex Collins in your handcuff running backs there.
He's my last guy to name.
Oh, okay.
You
So
got it.
yeah,
He was your guy last week, so go ahead and tell us what you got.
yeah. So I mean, obviously, we saw Chris Carson was pretty ineffective running the ball against San Francisco. Again, most running backs probably will be ineffective against San Francisco, but Collins looked like the better back yesterday's game. Um, don't expect don't expect Alex Collins to take over the main running back spot, but you're going to see him vulture some touchdowns from fantasy owners who own Chris Carson. So
Yeah,
yeah.
love him too. He played 3 less snaps than Chris Carson. He had 12 touches for 78 yards and a touchdown. Definitely think we weren't very high on Chris Carson coming into the year. Definitely think Alex Collins can now kind of make this a running back by committee in Seattle.
Yep. And then we have any other running backs, or you got?
Nope, that's all I got there.
All right. So wide receiver, I think we talked about him last week. Jamison Crowder. We saw him come in and kind of take back over the role that Braxton Berrios was kind of playing. And they're also using him in the deep wide receiver game as well. So Jamison Crowder right now owning 31% of the leagues. So if you're in need of a wide receiver, I'll definitely look towards Jamison Crowder because that offense seems to be, humming a little bit. Kind of got that surprise victory that we called out on Twitter. If you guys follow us on Twitter, we told you guys to take the Jets money line. So Jamison Crowder should be a hot ad this week.
Yeah, I'd put about 20% of my budget on him just because it's PPR value. Another guy we've mentioned in the past, not going to spend too much time on him. Darnell Mooney, roughly 45% owned. You saw him finally, kind of go off. 5 catches, 125 yards. I'd put about 15% of my budget on Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, and also like we said before, once Fields is coming, you kind of see that deep passing threat come available. So it seems like him and Fields have a good thing going as far as looking for him deep, and they use him a little bit in the running game too. I think he had an end around, so he had a carry for 10 yards. So.
Yep, a couple other wideouts real quick I'm going to touch up on that we've been named in the past. So they're about right around the 56% rostered mark. Michael Gallup on the Cowboys, he should be back not this week, but potentially next week for the Cowboys, injured wide receiver there. Sterling Shepard on the Giants, also injured, should be back soon. Emmanuel Sanders has been looking like a good target in Buffalo's offense, so if he's not rostered, definitely pick him up. And Laviska Shenault on the Jaguars, you saw Chart go down. Expect Shenault and Marvin Jones to get more targets in that offense.
Definitely agree with all those wide receivers. You didn't name AJ Green. I was kind of bullish on AJ Green to start the year. Surprisingly, he's looking like a good fantasy option. And out of all those receivers that they have there, from Kristen Kirk and Rondell Moore, the younger guys, those guys kind of faltering in targets week to week. Kristen Kirk got 1 target last week. I think AJ Green has 6 targets the past 3 weeks. I think he averaged
every game
targets.
has 6 targets.
Yeah, 6 targets. So he's only rostered 45% of leagues on average. So I would definitely look to pick up AJ Green if he's available in my league.
Yep, another guy, Curtis Samuel, that I like on the Washington football team. You saw him come back, first game back from injury last week. He caught all 4 of his targets. He's roughly 40% owned, but The bigger news is Logan Thomas and Dynamy Brown on that Washington offense, both injured. So look for Curtis Samuel to have a bigger role going forward. I'd put
Yeah,
15% of the budget on him.
yep. And then another receiver I like in that division is Kadarius Toney, only rostered in 7% of the leagues. He's kind of filled that Sterling Shepard role. So if Sterling Shepard still has the hamstring injury that he has currently right now, I would look to pick up Kadarius Toney. Um, kind of like I say, he's filling in that Sterling Shepard role. I think he had 7 targets last week. So and they drafted him in the first round, so they obviously want to use him. They don't want to have their first round pick sitting on the bench. So Kadarius Toney's would be a good add this week.
Yeah, like him wasn't even on my radar. So like that, that's what we bring you guys here. So deep sleepers. If you guys have been listening to our previous waiver shows, we've said a lot of these guys that we're naming every week that are the top guys. We've said them in the past. So definitely, check it out. Mark, write down all these guys that we're saying and just keep an eye on them if nobody picks them up. So 2 guys that are coming off IR pretty soon, not yet, but Rashad Bateman on the Ravens, T.Y. Hilton on the Colts. They're both not rostered very highly. So if you got an IR spot, I'd pick one or both of them up. Because I think they could both be pretty productive when they come back from injury. Obviously, Rashad Bateman on Baltimore. You obviously want to tread carefully with Baltimore wide receivers, but he's a good playmaker. That's why they drafted him, I think, second round. So look for him to come out and be pretty productive for that Ravens team. And then T.Y. Hilton, worth a flyer, worth a stab. If he comes back and gets, can make big plays for the Colts offense that doesn't, they got Michael Pittman who's been doing good, but they're lacking that explosiveness on the wide receiver end. So T.Y. Hilton, I like him as well.
And then 2 really quick ones I want to touch on really quick. Quintez Cephas for the Lions. Him and Jared Goff are starting to form kind of a connection there. Cephas was a guy I think we talked about in our sleeper episode. I think at least I talked about him. Another guy I talked about in the sleeper episode was Van Jefferson. You're seeing him run that deep threat role for the Rams. He's had more targets than Robert Woods the past couple weeks. And Stafford likes to throw the ball deep. Stafford's not really a check down quarterback. So Van Jefferson, both guys are owned in 10% of a Yahoo league. So I would definitely look at those guys if you need a receiver.
Yep, Van Jefferson was the last wide receiver I was going to name. 42, at least 42 yards in 3 of the 4 games this year. The last 2 games, he has 10 catches on 12 targets, 130 yards and a touchdown. So I like Van Jefferson as well. And you can
I'm
pick him up
surprised.
for cheap.
I'm surprised you didn't talk about Randall Cobb, your guy Randall Cobb.
No, he's shown that rapport, that he has with Rodgers. That offense just still has a lot of pieces that can go off. So, yeah, you could pick up Cobb, but can you start him consistently or start him confidently? No.
All right, cool. Do you want to talk about tight ends?
Yep, tight ends. 2 guys I'm very high on. We've said him last week. Dawson Knox, roughly 50% owned. I'd put 25% of the budget if you need a tight end. He's clearly, Josh Allen's go-to guy in the red zone. 3 touchdowns the last 2 weeks. Love me some Dawson Knox. The other guy, Schultz, what's his name? Steven
Dalton
Schultz? No.
Schultz. Dalton Schultz.
Dalton. There you go. Dalton Schultz, roughly 35% owned. 15 targets, 3 TDs the last 2 weeks. Him and Dak, I wouldn't say got it going, but he's kind of proven to be that safe valve for Dak Prescott. Give me Dalton Schultz.
All right, and then a tight end that you didn't name. Tread carefully with this guy, but if you're in need of a tight end, I would pick him up. Max Williams for Arizona Cardinals own about 7% of the leagues. Again, I think every other week that offense, you never know who's gonna be the touchdown scorer or the red zone threat. So if you need of a tight end, if you're on a bye week coming up pretty soon here, Max Williams would be the guy. And another guy, Cameron Brate. Gronk has multiple injuries he's dealing with. You saw he was targeted a lot, but just couldn't get a connection with Tom Brady. Tom Brady was a little off on Sunday night, so Cameron Brate would be a guy I look at as well.
All right, real quick, I got two quarterbacks I'm going to name, both in the NFC East. Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, and Taylor Heineke. Daniel Jones, 30% owned. They play Dallas this week, which is they've gotten 2 takeaways at least in every single game this year, but they're 4th worst versus the quarterback. So give me Daniel Jones if you need a quarterback. Taylor Heineke is about 10% owned. In his 3 starts, he's averaging about 25 fantasy points a game. Washington football team is scoring about 28 points per game since he took over as a starter. I like Taylor Heineke as well if you need quarterbacks.
Yeah, you named both of the quarterbacks I was going to name, Daniel Jones and Taylor Heineke. Heineke for sure. He seems to be pretty comfortable in that offense, and I think he's going to provide a little bit of running ability. Same with Daniel Jones. They're both going to provide a little bit of athletic
Yeah.
running back ability. And then obviously another pickup would be Trey Lance.
Oh, what was
Um,
that? You're
Trey
cutting in and
Lance.
out.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yep, you're good now. Trey
All
Lance,
right, all right.
Justin Fields. I'll just take them both with you, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. No, yeah. So yeah, Trey Lance obviously he has a more competent offensive mind than Justin Fields. So I will look to add Trey Lance just for the running ability and also being able to pass the ball deep. That's what I'll be looking at there.
Dig it. All right. So last thing, I'm gonna leave you with two defenses. I don't know. Do you have anything else, Aaron?
No, I'm good.
All right, two defenses. Vikings versus Detroit. They're roughly 20% owned. Pick them up and stream them this week. You have seen Detroit's offense kind of get stagnant at times. And then the Cowboys. They're roughly 25% owned. Like I just mentioned, they've gotten at least 7 fantasy points in every game, and they have at least 2 takeaways in every game. So pick up the Cowboys, and you can honestly keep the Cowboys as a nice long-term defense. As you see Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs just really dominating and doing good things for that Dallas defense.
Yeah, I like it. I dig it.
All right. Well, that's about all we got today for our waiver wire show. Be sure to let us know who you think. Let us know who we forgot. Let us know who we missed out on. Give us your thoughts on some of these guys. Like I said, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. We're all over the place. We love the support. We appreciate all you guys watching live on YouTube and Instagram, or YouTube and Twitch. We're about to answer your questions now, so be sure to stay on if you are watching us live there. So be sure to stay on. We're going to answer you now. But for everybody else, we love your support. We thank you all, and we'll send you off. Peace.
Peace. All right. 27-15.
All right. So now we got some questions. Thank you all for listening live. We got some questions. So let's see. So first question is YouTube Vopsy. Should I trade Ezekiel Elliott for Dalvin Cook? Whew. That's a good one. That's a real fair trade. The only reason I like Zeke better, but you've seen Pollard kind of come in, take a lot of carries from him. Cowboys are focused on running the ball, which we love to see. Dalvin may have more a higher upside, I guess, but he also has that higher injury concern. So for that reason, I like Zeke better. But again, Dalvin, wouldn't be surprised if Dalvin finishes higher if he plays the whole year. But I trust Zeke more.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's just an injury issue with Dalvin, but he plays the Lions twice, so that'd be the reason why I would look towards him. Zeke plays in a pretty tough division defense wise. At stopping the run, Giants do a pretty good job. Obviously, Washington does a pretty good job, and the Eagles surprisingly. So, but
So who would you say?
I would trade Zeke for Cook.
Oh, so you like Cook better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, I'm not. So I'll just go ahead and put it out there for you.
Yeah.
Um, Engaging Hippo wants to know about Tunyon. We're not very happy with Tunyon right now. He did
Hey,
get 7
remember
targets, which is encouraging.
what I said at the beginning of the year? Touchdown dependent.
Yeah. And, speaking of Tunyon, I think a guy that's emerging a lot like Tunyon did last year, Dawson Knox.
Yeah.
Connor, let's see this guy here. What's her name? Michael Chapp. You got Gaskin and Melvin Gordon. Would you do Gaskin for John Connor?
Yes.
Aaron just traded for Gaskin. He's not happy about it. I still think there's a slight chance that the Dolphins kind of. Why are they giving Sullivan, Ahmed, and Brown the ball more than Gaskin? I don't know. Gaskin's got the PPR value, but they didn't use him at all last week. I don't know why.
Oh,
Connor's a red zone threat, but I would
mhm.
take Gaskin over him, but you can't go wrong. What were you saying?
Sean just messaged, but let's go to the next question first.
Marvin Jones or Marquise Brown? That's a
Oh,
close one.
it's a close one. Marquise Brown
Been doing good.
been doing good. As long as he catches the football, he'll probably be really even better. I would say Marquise Brown because it looks like Lamar is comfortable throwing the deep ball. He throws a pretty good deep ball. Lamar Jackson does. I think that's probably the best ball he throws. and
Yeah.
Hollywood Brown is fast, like Tyreek Hill fast. So he can split two safeties on a deep post or a deep drag, a deep crosser. So
Who do you like?
Marquise Brown.
I like Marquise Brown too. Higher upside. Marvin Jones you might see a safer pick. Marquise Brown has a higher upside.
Yep. So I like Marquise Brown, especially if because I'm guessing he's your wide receiver 3 in that spot. I don't mind a boom for bust. Yeah, that's why I said as long as he catches the ball, he'll be better. And then what's the next question?
More
The clock.
Tunyon hate. Damn it, engaging hippo.
Hey, what about this one?
Josh Gordon was not mentioned on our fantasy pickups list.
No.
Playing in that high octane Kansas City offense, he might go off 1 out of 4 games. We don't know which game, but I'd like to see him out there first, and we'll kind of.
I mean, I don't mind taking a risk on it. I mean, that's a risky ad, but um, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of action. We love it. We thank you guys.
Another question: I have Pitts, but might be able to snag not. Who do I start? Um, look at the matchups and see who they play. Um, George says
I
Pitts,
say
Pitts, Pitts.
Pitts.
I agree
I
with
say
that
Pitts heavy.
because you look at the offense. I mean, the Pitts is competing against Calvin Ridley and Cordarrelle Patterson for targets. I also think Pitts had 3 red zone targets last week, just couldn't connect on them. I would go Pitts.
Yeah, I would go Pitts too. Knox is solid. He's definitely producing, but I think Pitts just again has a higher upside, getting more targets. He has he found the end zone yet? I don't think so,
He hasn't, no.
but I think it's only a matter of time till. Yeah, Cordarrelle Patterson is dominating, but I think it's only a matter of time till you start seeing more targets go to Pitts and Ridley. Not like they're not getting targets, but
They're getting
more of
targets.
those meaningful targets. You saw Patterson get 3 touchdowns last week, and I think 2 of them were in the red zone. So don't see that happening every week. Maybe that one long bomb every other week or something like that. But yeah, I would go Pitts for sure. A lot of action. We love it. Darrell Henderson or Cordarrelle Patterson?
Give me Patterson. Ride the
Yeah.
high hand.
Yep,
Ride
I
the high
agree
hand for
with
sure.
that.
And they're using him a lot in different formations. He's not just in the backfield. He's lined up in the slot. He's lined up by himself out wide. So they're using him. They're using him all across the board. So I would go Patterson.
And the Rams, are a pass first team, so if
Mhm.
Henderson doesn't get a touchdown or gets it vultured, he's only giving you 8-9 points.
I don't.
Versus
I do still like Henderson, but he's more of a game flow where I think Patterson he's gonna get his snaps
yeah,
regardless.
he's gonna get some catches in there. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a question. Big league, is it time to slide in Cordero?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I say he's keep doing so until he proves us wrong.
Yeah, I say right now he's comfortably in the running back 2 category right now.
Our wide receiver on some sites. So
And well, I mean, I'm gonna slide him in at running back.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna slide him in at receiver because I think on ESPN allows for ESPN only allows for running back. I think Yahoo allows for running back and receiver, right? Am
yeah.
I wrong? Yeah.
No, that's correct. I
Okay.
don't know about ESPN. I don't use that trash site, but
It's such a trash site. If it's like Facebook and Instagram crashing a lot.
more action from engaging Hippo Ridley sucks.
No, he doesn't suck. He gets
He's getting
targets.
targets again, which is encouraging, but give him
He
time.
hasn't
He'll start getting
he
those
hasn't found the
returns.
end zone yet. That's all.
Yep. That's why I'm surprised Pitts and Ridley both don't have a touchdown on the year, but
Patterson has like 5.
yeah. Brandon Cooks, Emmanuel Sanders, or Josh Jacobs for the flex.
I'm not starting Brandon Cooks with David Stills,
Davis Mills.
David Mills at
He did good
quarterback.
the 1 week with them though. They play the Patriots, which we all know what the Patriots do to
Rookie quarterback. So don't start him.
yeah.
Don't start him against the Patriots.
But he's gotten 9 points every game.
All right. So Emmanuel Sanders has gotten double-digit points every week. Josh Jacobs,
Emmanuel Sanders is kind of more on that team though, where
a lot of
you
targets
got
or a lot of.
five, five good targets. Three of them are gonna go off.
So
Or
let's say it's really between Cooks and Jacobs.
yeah,
Then
and I would go Jacobs
I would go Jacobs just because
based on
he's
the workload. He didn't do that much versus the Chargers last night, but I think he still got what 10
9 points.
points,
Yeah.
40
Yep.
yards, and then 5 catches for 17 yards. So
Mm-hmm.
expect his workload to be bigger than that next week versus the Bears. Um, in a kind of what could be a defensive battle, but I would go Jacobs.
I would go Jacobs for sure. The thing that scares me about Cooks is the quarterback.
Yeah,
Yep, that's it.
I agree. Davis Mills, yeah, not good. He cost me $600 on a nice parlay I had. I don't know why I bet on this guy to throw a touchdown, but
They got shut out, so
yep. And shoot, they might get shut out again by the Patriots. So Patriots have
yep.
lost three in a row.
No, they're 1-3, right?
Yeah.
So they lost 2 in a row.
Okay.
So they lost the first week to the Dolphins. They should have won. They should have beat the Buccaneers, but I don't know why he decided to kick a 55-yard field goal in the rain. It didn't make a lot of sense.
He almost nailed it, but yeah, you're right. Patriots are good. I think Patriots are going to be my lock of the week this week versus at Houston. Don't like taking locks for my survivor pool on the road, but Houston's garbage. Bama could beat them.
No,
No, they couldn't, but the classic debate.
that is true.
Yep. I
That
thought,
is
yeah, the
true.
Bills would pull, bring in their backup, but even if they did, they'd probably pick them off. So,
Hey, Mr. Bissy scored a touchdown last week.
yeah, nice end around. He might be relevant again soon. Not in
Trubisky?
Buffalo.
Oh, somewhere else.
Yeah.
As as long as he plays against a man team, that's the only time you start Trubisky. He can't read zone. So if he plays a man team that covers man, he kill him. That's why he always killed the Lions because the Lions ran man heavy.
And most NFL does. Speaking of that, you saw.
No, most NFL right now they're running like a cover three because that's what the Rams did a lot of. That's what the Chargers were running last night, and we're just getting killed by Waller just killing, or no, by Ruggs just running straight past the cover three.
Stop the deep plays.
But because if you have a fast receiver and even time, you're gonna beat the cover three and get deep.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, we still got some, viewers, so we'll try to get more questions. Again, tomorrow night we're gonna be talking trades. We're gonna be talking roster moves. Be sure to listen to us live then, and that's when we're really gonna dig deep and say, hey, send us your roster. We'll tell you who to trade. We'll tell you who to aim for. We're gonna be talking. Me and Aaron, we got a team together. We're 1-3 at the moment. We're gonna be talking moves. We're gonna be making trades. That's gonna be a big show to be a part of, to pay attention to interact with us, because we will try to help you make trades and get you rolling in the right direction. If you're struggling, or just if you're at the top or doing real good, we'll try to get you even better. So
Yeah, and then I try to bring up some examples of what we get on Twitter as far as start and sit players on Sundays. We get a lot of direct messages about that. So
yeah, we love we love that, interaction. So that's what we're here for.
mm-hmm.
All right, we'll give you guys another minute to send in some questions while we just chitter chatter about our garbage team, but we're looking to make it better. So keep the questions coming. We definitely need to make a trade. Aaron and I, we're trying to figure out who to move. I think we both decided, was it Hopkins?
Yeah, move on Hopkins. A little sneak peek of our next tomorrow's episode.
Yep.
Night stream 2K. Should I start streaming 2K?
Yeah, the Fantasy G might be on 2K here shortly, so.
You're gonna stream on here? You have the login.
Not on here, no, I'll use mine.
Oh, okay.
You don't want that garbage on here.
Questions is, should I start streaming Madden on here? I can do. If someone submits their fantasy team, I'll do it in Madden, see if I can beat an NFL team.
Your team will
Or
be stacked if you do a fantasy.
no, or I do this, or I do this. It'd be your primetime team versus my primetime team, defense and all. I'll make it, and I'll play against your trash ass fantasy team.
Why don't you just simulate it? Our team would
Nah,
smoke you. How you gonna stop Cup, DK, Odell, Amari Cooper, Tom
with,
Brady?
with the defense I have.
We don't got defense in prime time.
Oh, you're right. We don't have defense.
Yeah, nobody will watch Madden.
No,
All right, y'all.
Madden is trash with a capital T.
And so are you at Madden, dog. We're
Play
sick of
me,
you, man.
play me 1v1.
For cash.
I spot you 21 points.
All right. How many minute quarters?
6 minute quarters.
No. Got to be 4 with accelerated clock on.
No, 6 minute quarters.
No, I'm out.
I'll spot you 21 points.
4 minutes accelerated clock. Spot me 21 points. I'll do it for X amount of dollars.
No, I need at least 6 minute clock
Fullback
accelerated.
dive, fullback dive, fullback dive, punt.
Or how about this? I'll let you play on all Madden. I'll play on all pro.
4 minute quarters, Excel clock. I mean.
No, 6 minute quarters.
All right, y'all. You ain't got to hear this anymore. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the live support. Thanks for the interaction. We love it. We love you guys. We'll be here tomorrow. Not same time, but tomorrow night. Oh, we got one more. Look at that.
The last
Boom.
hour.
Cole Pierce, what do we think about your team? 10-team PPR. Kyler, Kamara, Swift. Is that AJ Green?
No, that's AJ Brown.
Oh, AJ Brown. DJ Moore?
Yeah, probably DJ
Chelsea
Moore.
and Cordero. Wow, that's a real good team.
I'm guessing this guy's probably 2-2 at the moment.
You got to be 3-1, I feel like.
It's a pretty good team.
Yeah, I like it a lot. If you can get value, I mean, maybe try to trade AJ Brown and Cordero Patterson for a top tier wideout. Yep, 3-1. Look at that. Yeah, if that's AJ Brown, try to trade AJ Brown and Patterson for a top wideout like Devontae Adams or Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, but he just went off, so I don't think he'll be able to do that. But if you can ship them two off for a top tier wideout, I mean, your team's already real good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have to make a move, but depending on your deeper bench. But I would definitely, I don't know about AJ Green. I would ship him off with Cordero to get a top wideout. Yep, you heard. I'll send it in the chat here. Maybe even Ridley. You could even try like.
I wouldn't do those two for Ridley.
No, that's why you'd have to get somebody back with Ridley, or you do like Patterson and then a backup wide receiver on your team.
Be sure if you liked our advice, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. We appreciate it. And
Yep.
like the video. Subscribe and like the video. We appreciate that. Oh shit, wrong one.
Vopsy's back.
Yeah, you got it.
What if I got Madison 2 with Cook and gave Claypool? So that's the Zeke trade. Zeke for Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, always get the handcuff. You saw what Madison did when he filled in for Cook.
Yeah. I would do it if you can get Cook too. Claypool, I'm not too high on. You probably don't start him. He's probably just a backup piece for you. So I still like Zeke, but again, Zeke is still the safer pick. Dalvin's going to be the more explosive pick.
Yeah, if you get Madison, it makes the pick even better.
Correct.
Because you know what I mean?
Pollard is still just going to be a thorn in Zeke's side versus Cook is the guy, and Madison is just a backup.
Yeah, Madison barely gets touches. If he does, I can't even tell if he's even in the game because they both look alike.
Yeah, I know.
The dread. So, all right.
So we thank you all for your questions. We love the help. Tomorrow's episode to watch, we're going to go over roster moves. You can send us your entire team. We'll tell you guys who to kind of ship off, who to get rid of, who to target. We love your support. We thank you all for listening to us live. We thank you for interacting with us. We thank you for listening to us babble and argue and go back and forth. But that's what we're here for. We're here for you guys. So we thank y'all. We love y'all. Peace.